All right, take a close look at your screen right there. This map shows the wide swath of West Baltimore where a boil water advisory is in effect right now after E. coli contamination was found in tests of city water.
It extends on a precautionary basis into portions of Baltimore County, but county officials have stressed that no tests have come back positive there. The only positive result is in a smaller area within city limits.
Hello, everybody. I'm Denise Koch.
And I'm Vic Carter. Welcome to those of you watching on CBS News Baltimore and on WJZ TV. The city's Department of Public Works said today there is no evidence of contamination outside that area in West Baltimore. And while that advisory is in place, crews are distributing water to families in need. And WJZ is live tracking the latest developments.
Investigator Mike Helgren joins us from West Baltimore, of course. Mike, what's going on today?
Oh, Vic, Denise, we're right outside the Harlem Park Rec Center. They've been handing out water here since 11 a.m. There's a limited supply and a lot of frustration because there's no end in sight to the problem. DPW tells us they're continuing to test the water right now. Hundreds of people picked up clean bottled drinking water as a boil order remains in effect for much of West Baltimore after tests over the weekend showed possible E. coli contamination, which can cause severe digestive issues.
I could have died. I got a health problem. And people in my building has health problems. We got seniors in my building, 100-something years old and plus. And they got worried about boiling water.
And you don't know how long it's going to go on.
We don't.
Each household is limited to just 3 gallons. Many are frustrated they were not immediately warned about the contamination.
When I found out about it, I mean, I was scared to death, you know. My heart was racing. My sister had to come in and calm me down, you know. I really was scared.
You can see the affected area on this map. It also impacts some of southwestern Baltimore County and a sliver of Howard County. The initial positive tests for E. coli happened at this fire station on West Lafayette Avenue and at 2 nearby police stations. The Department of Public Works is now flushing out the system and adding chlorine. No more E. coli has been found after additional testing. The initial area of concern covers Harlem Park and Sandtown Winchester. Councilman John Bullock represents many of these impacted communities.
With a very serious situation like this, it's kind of hard to tell people not to panic and to be patient. But again, we want to be able to help our neighbors and rely on each other too. So if there are people who need assistance, you know, please let us know, let their neighbors know, work with each other because we all are part of one community.
DPW officials are not saying how long the boil water order will remain in place. They still do not know how E. coli got into the system, but say it did not come from the water treatment plants where water is tested every 2 hours.
Fix it. Get it done and fix it. So we have to suffer. I know where we at. We in the hood. They don't care about us. But guess what? I care about us.
A message to city officials now. There are more than 1,500 homes and businesses impacted by this, including several hospitals. Grace Medical Center told us that they are providing bottled water to patients as well. Reporting live in West Baltimore, Mike Helgren, WJZ.